Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in to this month's Excel tip. In this video, we are going to be going over how to alleviate the error Excel cell in use that we just introduced when arrays are trying to populate over a cell that's already in use in your workbook. So the best way to explain this is to go through a brief example. And starting that example out, in cell D4, we're pulling in the formula to return Apple's price over the last 10 days. So in D4 through D11, you'll see that that's exactly what this formula does. However, if we go over to G4, you'll see that the error code Excel cell in use returns when that formula is inserted into cell G4. And that is because there are cells already in use within the array that is trying to be returned via the YCharts add-in. As you can see, in cells G8, G9, and G10, we'll have a couple of text cells that are interfering with the array that we are trying to pull from the YCharts database. So if we go ahead and just delete these cells, that YCS for Apple's price over the last 10 days will populate successfully. Similarly, if you wanted to return the same formula, only retrieve as well as retrieve the dates for those particular prices, you would just specify that in the formula. That's going to be the 8th argument, where there's a Y within the formula. And as you can see, instead of returning a 1x8 array, it's going to return a 2x8. And to return successfully, you're going to need all 16 cells to be completely blank. So if we go over to columns N and O now, again, we're using that same formula that's in cell J4 in N4. And we're returning error Excel cell in use because cells N8 through O10 are in use. There is text within those cells. So if we go ahead and just delete both columns, now all 16 cells are blank within that array. It will populate successfully. So with that said, if you have any other questions on how this function works, how the error codes work, feel free to reach out to your support representative. You can find their information to contact them by hovering over the support tab on YCharts.com and clicking on Contact Us. Thanks, everybody.